Howdy guys, today we're going to be talking about how and why you might want to adjust the ISO on your ZV-E10. So first things first, to adjust the ISO, stupidly easy. Just go here, hit the ISO button, and you can change it from there. You can see I got very bright there. And you can even adjust the maximum that the automatic ISO can go to. So what exactly is ISO? In a simplistic explanation, it's essentially how much light is getting onto the camera sensor. So a high ISO value means a lot more light is getting onto the sensor, but the image is a lot less clean. If you've ever taken a picture with your phone at night and there's just a bunch of grain and it looks super nasty and icky, that's typically digital noise from using high ISO. On the flip side, low ISO means you get a lot less light into the camera, but you get a much cleaner and crisper image. Now, a big example to where you might need to increase your ISO is if you're shooting handheld in a low light environment, say inside or maybe at night, because there's only so far down that your shutter speed can go to. If you don't know anything about shutter speed, you can check out the video I linked up there. I covered it on this camera specifically, but essentially you can only increase your shutter speed and decrease your aperture so much in a handheld situation, and eventually you'll need to boost up the ISO. Now, you can avoid increasing the ISO at night if you shoot with a tripod. I don't like using tripods personally unless I'm shooting specifically long exposures like the night sky or light trails from vehicles. I try not to bring my tripod because I just hate setting it up and carrying it, and I usually prefer to just boost up my ISO in most situations. Nowadays, Photoshop and Lightroom have pretty amazing AI noise reduction features, and I find I typically don't need to use a tripod as much as I did, maybe 5-10 years ago. But anyways, the best way to learn how ISO affects your pictures is to just take your camera outside, especially at night, just play with the ISO values, zoom in on them on your computer, and just see how it looks. That's it guys, thanks for watching, and if you want to learn more about this camera, feel free to check out my playlist here. I've covered pretty much everything on it at this point. Thanks for watching.